Cadillac Queen, y'all hear me knocking, will let me in. As you can see, YouTube, I just got through trimming this bar that was going across the factory bezel or whatever. So now it's open where you can see more of the speedometer. I'm gonna do a little trimming around that. I'll show y'all in a minute, but right now I'm gonna put the glass on there, the tint shade or whatever that goes on top of it or whatever. So that looks better with that black background bezel on and underneath the back, even though you can't see it no ways. It just gives it just dark, so it's better. Alright, RPM going on that side. Okay, so what I'm gonna do to this trim, where my finger at the top of it, I'm gonna cut around the area out right there wherever I get it stationary at, so you can see the miles, and you can press the button. So make sure I cut a nice little bottom circle of this gauge, this circle gauge. So I think that'll give it a cool look. Same as the other side, what I do with the RPM. When I put it in, I'm gonna wait till I actually bolt this down underneath it, so I see how both of the gauges fit in there together. So before I bolt this part down, the clamp, before I drill the holes at the bottom of the through the plastic, I'm gonna put a mark, take the bezel off, take that clamp, that bracket off, and mark where I want to put the hose, drill the hose with a drill, and then screw those nuts in from the back side. So once I get those stationary, my gauge is stationary, then that's when I finish trimming up this black bezel, and I'm gonna repaint this bezel because y'all see it got a little overspray on it. But that's when I finish trimming. I trim that bottom out like I was telling y'all on both sides of both gauges, the RPM. But the tint came out real good, YouTube. I love the tint. I do love the tint. Oh yeah, YouTube. I mean, I got some air bubbles as y'all can see, but I might redo it. I don't care. When it's off, it looks black. That's what I like about it. That's what I like about the dash with it being tinted. I mean, I ain't got the best tint job. First one, but I think I did hella good. Couple of air bubbles in throughout it, you know, YouTube, but can't see inside of it. That's what counts. And I'll probably end up retinting it, but for now that's gonna go as I build this cluster. I can always retint the plastic, the glass, the clear plastic glass. But yeah, YouTube, I turn off my ignition, it's gonna look all blacked out like that. Turn it on, it's gonna light up, and I run one to my switch so it'll get bright as I want it. And like I said, I'm gonna trim that bezel out so you could see the miles per hour. I mean my mileage on the car. Might have to lean forward in there to see it like that, but it wouldn't matter because